Alright, so let's start this session. We have to answer a lot of questions. We have a lot of people on the website, LAPDwrittentest.com. They contacted us and asked us question about the fast track and is this expedited process that LAPD is advertising, is it going to really be faster for you at the end in your process? So the fast tracks and these events that LAPD does for basically giving information, it really only accelerate the initial steps of hiring. So if you are if you're planning on becoming an LAPD officer or any other positions, if you look at here, I have associate community officer 2210, and this is a position that starts for you're not even gonna attend the academy. This is just a very entry level position. You don't need to apply for this position, but some people who are not ready for the academy they can apply for this position to just start with. And it says this is a maximum of 5 years, limited to a maximum of 5 years. That means that eventually you're going to have to promote and become an officer or a dispatcher or things like that. But even this basic entry position, along with your regular LAPD officer position or the police service representative 2207 and the police specialist, which is 2217, all of them, they will have the personal qualification SAPQE. Okay, so either if you go to any of these locations listed here on Martin Luther King Boulevard in LA, or in Van Nuys, 6262 Van Nuys Boulevard in Van Nuys, or you go to any of these locations for testing purposes, you're going to have to go at a specific time for the appointment. Okay, so you see every of these locations, it says second Monday of each month at 6 p.m. or you go every Tuesday at 7 p.m. So in that aspect, yes, if you go to a expedited processing event, let's say expedited event taking place here in the city of Carson, okay, or they go, then yes, you can get that initial appointment time for the written test waived, but that doesn't mean that the rest of the process is going to go faster. Okay, so a lot of candidates for these positions, officer, specialist, dispatchers and all that, a lot of times there's going to be their background investigation, the number 6, and the medical evaluation. These are the two biggest steps that basically gonna take time. Okay, so because they're gonna have to assign a background investigator, and then they're gonna have to maybe go through your background, see where you were living. It just takes time, depending on how many times you change your address, how many time you change your school. Are there your parents or neighbors or people that you work with, they are available to be contacted at this time or not? All of that is going to come into factor that if this steps is going to go through or not. Okay, so or fast enough or not. So for you to rush, again, it's our opinion. Okay, we provide the test prep for the written test, and you can get that from our website, LAPDwrittentest.com, and you can sign up here, and then you have the tutorial and videos and all the test prep material. Now, if you are ready, if you already took our test prep program and you feel ready for the written test, then feel free. Definitely, if you're close to San Diego, Camp Pendleton, they have, they always have these kind of events going on for LAPD. A lot of city halls. Here you see Santa Fe Springs Worksource Center. This officer is giving information and providing the test. So if you feel ready, if you took our test prep and you're ready to go, why not jump on these expedited sessions? It will accelerate really the application process. Is not gonna even make your written test grade faster. That means all these places that you see they're launching the written test for them, this is just gonna be collected and sent to the officers that are in charge to basically read and grade your written test. And from that step, you're already ranked because you're competing against a lot of other people. You have people flying in from other states or coming, taking accommodations, hotel rooms and all that, just so they can take the test and see if they qualify and if they can go further in the process. And if they do, then eventually maybe they would move to LA, or at least to LA County area. So a lot of times you have people that they want to rush, and I tell them, because of the fact that these events really just gives you a presentation and gets you going to take the written test immediately on the spot, if you're not ready, it's better to wait and prepare yourself, and then you can either jump on any of these pop-up sessions that LAPD does at these locations, or you go to the traditional addresses where they, since 20, 30 years, LAPD has been doing this type of recruitment and tests at these locations. Okay, so there is no need to rush if you're not ready. And you see, they're always talking about a 70% or higher. And look at what it says: the score you receive will determine your rank on the hiring list. Okay, so because of the fact that you're competing with a lot of people, it's not really wise, in our opinion. Again, you do whatever you want, but if you ask us the question, we're gonna give you our opinion. In our opinion, it's not wise to jump and rush into these pop-up sessions if you're not ready to take the essay and actually ace the essay questions. Okay, so and in order to have that preparation, we offer a test prep program that is very affordable. You go to lapdwrittentest.com and you can sign up. And on this channel, we have some videos on this channel explaining a little bit with teacher Miss K to basically what it is about and how she's getting you ready through this program. So, we also, in the written test prep, we also touch a little bit on the interview, on other aspects. So it's mainly about the written portion of the test. But you'll see once you sign up for this program that there are other aspects of this this hiring process that we touch on, and we try to give more information and tips to succeed. Okay, so definitely check us out, lapdwrittentest.com. Now again, be advised, all these new positions, including the Associate Community Officer 2210, they will require the essay. Okay, so all of that will have the essay in it, and of course the main LAPD officer position and the police service representative 2207, and also the police specialist 2217. Okay, so all of them go through the first initial test is the personal qualification essay, and they require all of them to be scored 70 or higher, and they start to basically rank you from that first score that you get. Okay, so that's why it's better to take your time and prepare well, so this way you score high and you put yourself on top of the eligibility list instead of rushing into something and then having a low score, and then you'll be, rank lower and might not even be able to go through the whole process. Again, the expedited process only expedites really the initial step of the application, and the fact that you don't have to go to these locations at the time these locations are available to accommodate you for the written test, okay? Because as you see, they just take the test as they're ready. They take the test right after the information session. So there are a lot of pros and cons to this. Again, it depends on your preparation. If you think that you're ready, if you took our test prep and you finish it and you feel confident, why not jump on these pop-up sessions? If you don't know what you're doing, you just want to go in there and freestyle your way out of it and think that, I'm just gonna, then you're just gonna reduce your chances and most likely have an average or low score, and then you're not gonna be highly ranked. So just keep that in mind. It's a competition. A lot of people are applying for these jobs, and few are selected. So you want to put all the best chances on your side and not rush into these events. Again, I don't personally like the way they advertise these expedited sessions, because that kind of gives the feeling to the candidate that all these steps, they're going to be from step 1 application, 2 personal history, 3 physical fitness, 4 polygraph, 5 medical evaluation, 6 field investigation or background investigation, 7 psychological evaluation. All of them are going to be accelerated. No, it's really only the first step in the process where you get informations. You fill up your application, put your name on it and all that. This is just the initial step that is accelerated. Even the papers, the test, the essay, PQ that you give them that day is not going to be graded fast. It's just going to go and be graded by the same people that are, grading all these people that show up at this brick and mortar location for the test. So even your grading is not going to get faster than other people. It's just you're going to gain a few days ahead of anybody who was waiting for the, let's say, second Monday of each month, or every Tuesday or at 7, or every Saturday or every Saturday. So you might, based on your personal schedule, maybe one of these dates at this location would work for you, but then if you have an event that is close to your house or somewhere close to a city hall next to where you live, maybe that would make you a little bit faster in terms of like maybe a day or two or maybe a week. But at the end of the day, really these steps in the process, especially the background investigation and the medical evaluation, depending on what is in your medical history, if they need more documentation from a condition that you had in the past, from your doctors, from the hospitals, from your healthcare providers, all of that will take time. So all in all, I don't think it will have a big effect and make your whole process go any faster than anybody else, depending on how long these two, the medical evaluation and especially the background investigation, is going to take. But again, it's up to you. It's your choice. You ask us our question, our opinion on LAPDWrittenTest.com, and we answer the question for you. We gave you our opinion. Again, make sure you're prepared, because the essay questions, they need work. Okay, you can't just improvise yourself out of them. And we provide the best test prep on the market right now for this test. So check us out at LAPDWrittenTest.com. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.